Just when you think it's safe in this woke wash entertainment world, you know, we got anime, right? At least we got anime, right? At least we got anime. That's always our go-to. Well, guess what? The mob is after anime as well. We already know this. They've been censoring things in localization, and that is the case again here with Bleach, because of course you have to appease people who make up genders. Okay, let's go ahead and dive into the video. This is why gatekeep your hobbies, man. Gatekeep your hobbies. We cannot just let this infection take over every single thing we love. We can't. All right, so here we have, coming to us from Bounding Into Comics, Viz Media censors lewd dialogue related to Giselle Guel. Sorry, I'm not pronouncing this right. From global localization of Bleach 1,000-Year Blood War. Okay, now, you know, I'm just gonna read it, but you know the reason why. Gotta make the troons happy. Gotta make the troons happy, yeah. Gotta change all of society. Gotta change everything, you know, because of this. All right. In displaying their usual level of disrespect for Japanese media, Viz Media's localization of Bleach 1,000-Year Blood War has been discovered to have replaced 2 instances of lewd dialogue relating to the cross-dressing Sternritter Giselle Jewel with more politically correct alternatives. I think that's Jewel. All right. You know, this is the thing about this is like cross-dressing, all that kind of stuff. Society has always seen it as weird, and there's a reason behind it, because the high majority of people doing this kind of crap, the high majority of all these troons too, are doing it for fetish pervy reasons. Like, people can, they've already been calling me a transphobe. I don't even freaking care. It's against the Bible even. Okay, this is just a global common belief that has existed over time. But we have to uproot and change everything about society, change everything about people's religious beliefs, because, oh wait, this is the new firmware morality patch that was decided by some people behind their computers in the past, 10, 20 years. So, yeah. Okay, now we gotta, now we can't make this look like it is. Like, dude, it's pretty, yeah. It's pretty weird. This is the thing, is someone as a Christian like myself, this is against the Bible. It's a sin for a reason. It's creepy. It's weird. At best, it's mental illness. At best, okay? I'm not saying everybody who does this is a creep and a pervert, but it's mental illness. You know, it's mental illness in the best cases. And there are some people who aren't just downright degenerates. They're just going through a mental problem, and we should be praying for them and hoping that they can recover from that. All right. So, adapted from Tite Kubo's manga, Bleach 1,000-Year Blood War's second part, also known as The Separation, consists of the Quincy King Ewoks. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Second invasion of Soul Society. Among the many new combatants to enter this war is the aforementioned Giselle, a devil-may-care Sternritter whose ability to control anyone who happens to get his blood on them has earned him the moniker of Z, or Zombie. In addition to his ability to manipulate his enemies, Giselle also sets himself apart from his fellow Sternritters through his penchant for cross-dressing, choosing to regularly present himself as feminine as possible. And despite the protestations and cries of many a terminally online Bleach fan, Giselle is in fact a man and not transgender by any definition of the word. Okay, so they're trying to appease the Troon crowd, but beyond that, my stance as a Christian, cross-dresser, transgender, same difference, sin, right? Same concept. It's the same concept to me because I don't believe transgender is even real. You can't be a different gender than you were born. It's cross-dressing with extra steps when it comes to medications and surgery. It's cross-dressing. That's that. Transgender doesn't exist. It is cross-dressing. It's mental illness cross-dressing. Or it's depravity perversion cross-dressing. One or the other. All right. During a 2022 Q&A session held with members of his eponymous fan club Outside series creator Taite Kubo was directly asked, could it be that Giselle is actually female? To which he clarified, Giselle is a guy. Unfortunately for fans, Viz Media once again let their own activist desires get the best of them, and in doing so, completely overwrote Kubo's original intention for Giselle's eventual gender confirmation. So the scene in question originally appears in the middle of the series' 588th chapter, the Headless Star 7. Per a translation of the chapter provided by accurately dedicated fan group Colored Manga Translation Squad, attempted to bait the Shinigami Ikkaku into cutting him and allowing him to use his powers. Giselle presents herself as nothing more than an unarmed innocent girl, in the hopes that his behavior will seem so out of place that his opponents will feel compelled to strike first and take the Sternritter off the board. So here we have this scene. Hold it. Stop right there. Okay, this dude dressed like a girl. Are you really going to slice through an unarmed girl with that thing? Isn't that kind of lame? Aren't guys meant to be reluctant to do that kind of thing? Like it hurts your pride or whatever? So lame. It seems she wants to provoke us. Yeah, I know. Be careful. If she wants us to slice her down that much, it's likely the slice itself will work to her advantage somehow. All right. Unfortunately for the blood manipulator in what has become known among fans as his most iconic moment, Ikkaku's partner, Yumichika, doesn't bite, instead responding to Giselle's taunts by revealing that not only he sees her straight through his scheme, but also his attempt to hide his gender. All right, so here we have, for instance, perhaps her blood itself would be dangerous to us, or the like. I really don't know what you're talking about, guys. Oh, but I do think it would be a bad idea for you to slice me. A worthless act. And while we're at it, allow me to expose another of your acts. You referred to yourself as an unarmed girl just now. But you're a man, aren't you? Oh, clocked, as they say. You may think you have concealed it, but frankly, you stink of semen. Bambi-chan! Wow, okay. However, in their subtitled localization of the scene's anime adaptation, as featured in the series' 22nd episode, Marching Out the Zombies, Viz Media replaced Yumichika's iconic line with the more social media acceptable, "I know you're trying to hide it, but it's so obvious." That's it. Come on. Come on. All right, so here is the... Okay. All right, so, oh yeah, and then he has... All right, let's see what the Disney version subtitles. Oh, you're a guy, aren't you? Huh? But it's so obvious. Oh, that's funny. Why would you take out that line? It was funny. What is their line of reasoning with this? Later on in the episode, Viz Media would make a similarly censorious change to Giselle's recollection of her experience in turning her Sternritter partner, Bambietta Bastarbean, into one of her puppets. Is this just like, it just seems like it's to appease the Troons in this case. As seen in the colored manga translation, Squad's translation, the moment in the manga after reminiscing to the defeated Ikaku, taking control of, I remember Bambi-chan's face when I did it. Okay, so here, this cross-dressing, clearly, yeah, this cross-dresser is trying to imply that this made him have a female reaction to seeing an attractive guy. And so then he goes, "What? Are you sure you don't mean?" You utter pervert. See, he's calling it like it is. Pervert. I ain't gonna read that. I'm a Christian, okay? I ain't gonna read it. But just because I won't read it, I don't think they should have censored this. I don't. I think the reason why they are is because they're trying to appease the Troons. So anyway, they made it more vague. It got me so excited, though, unlike the same previous line of dialogue, the voiceover recording regarding Giselle's pleasure is used for both releases. Well, what did they change about... What about when he said, "Don't you mean..." Oh, wait, this is the original. What about him calling... What about him calling him a pervert? Oh, he did. He still called him a pervert, but it just changed the gendered language of it. It changed the gendered language of it so not to imply the fact that this character is a pervert for obviously the sexual nature of the situation, but also the fact of the LARP going on, okay? The cross-dressing element of it. I am led to believe that that is why they censored it. Notably, these changes to Bleach, Thousand Year Blood War anime's version of events appear to follow from similar changes Viz Media made to their 2014 localization of the relevant manga chapters. In terms of Yumichika's chapter 599 revelation to Giselle, its official English release replaces his original statement with, "I know you're trying to hide it, but I can tell you're a man from your smell." Okay. All right. So then, okay, it got my juices flowing. See, this is more, it's less gendered. It's not gender specific, these changes that they've made. Okay. And then here, there is an implication, but it's not. The translation is still, see, you don't mean, see, it's still like, oh, okay, things are difficult for you, but a little punny, you know, but still, they really tried to take away a lot of the gendered, the undertones that were intended. Completely softens things for current gender ideology. Okay. This edit flies directly in the face of Disney Japan head of animation Takuto Iwata's promise to attendees of the company's Anime Japan 2022 business seminar that, in throwing their hat at the anime streaming game, fans could rest assured that the House of Mouse would not be influencing creators to fit the traditional Disney brand. This can't be cited to be kid friendly because it's clearly not anyway. Beyond the fact that, I mean, Bleach is violent. Anyway, it's not meant for kids. Bleach is not meant for kids. We deeply respect the works of Japanese creators and we will transmit them overseas just the way they are, he added, per a recap of his appearance provided by the Anime News Network. As of this writing, neither Disney, Hulu, nor Viz Media have offered comment on the censored dialogue in Bleach 1,000-Year Blood War. See, they're coming for our anime. They're coming for our manga. It's just, this is where we're at. This is where we're at. Everything being changed just to fit current ideologies, current social ideologies that people just made up. Because now morality is a subjective thing, which some of y'all caught me on my video talking about Shad Brooks. I was speaking against subjective morality, but for some reason I was saying objective, but you'll see as I described it, it described subjective morality. I just used the wrong word. But subjective morality gets us in this place, right? You need concrete, objective morality. And some of this stuff, we've gotten to such insane levels that we're just breaking the laws of common sense. And as a Christian, one thing I realize that I find and that I'm seeing as a result of just how society has been is it's like, oh, you know, I used to question, why is this a sin? Why is that a sin? Oh no, I don't know how I feel about this, you know? But then you see what happens once society starts accepting sin and you see the slippery slope is real. And it's like, oh, wait a minute. This makes sense now. This is a common sense thing. But, you know, we're flawed human beings. Just things go to chaos if we start making our own moral values. And now look where we're at. It's just insane. But anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. There you have it for my video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to read your Bible today. And if you want to listen to me read the Bible to you, check out my channel, Bible Time with Melanie Mack. I just started Exodus and it has been a very exciting journey. So anyway, hope to see you there. Thank you again for watching. I will catch you next time. And in the meantime, go boom.